Okay, so we are having to repeat again for Mr. Perry. It is May 25th, 2026, and everybody loves somebody that you have to, take your time to say the same thing over and over and over and over. Everybody loves that. So we find out that Mr. Perry's now begging. Please, I'm begging you. If you know anything, please help us. Please tell us a name. Well, did you get a name out of that? The beat downs, the torture, the batshit crazy rants, the ghetto ass broke, the intimidation tactics, the starvation, the destitution, the problem. I got to cause a problem and drama and make everything a thing and take up everybody's time and threatening people. Did that get you a name? Any of it? In all these years, 15 years now, we have 9.8 million of your incriminating conversations. We have 29, 30 of your code words. And we have 122 names that you know of. We have more than that. We're not going to give you any more than we have on the names that we have of your people. As of what we have right now. Okay, so we have more. We're just not going to put them out. There's a reason we're doing it that way. And you have not even a name. And nobody will help you. Now you're begging. Please, I'm begging you, just give me a name. Just tell me something if you know anything. And you have beaten people, and you have tortured people, and you've harassed people, and you've tried to intimidate people, and you've threatened people, and you've, punishing you. Oh my God, wow. Okay, any of that get you a name? You don't want a name. You don't want a conversation, and that's basically what this guy is saying. How pathetic. How absolutely pathetic. They're calling around after beating people up, after threatening and harassing people all day long, after running around trying to buy, get Cindy fired and get her kicked out of her house and get her destitute and get her walking so we can kidnap her and hold her hostage in Kentucky specifically. That's what our plan is specifically. These are details no one else has. No other victim knows that kind of stuff before you do it. And you act like you have no idea what it means that I have it. Not a clue. And then you're begging, oh, please, after we've beat everybody up and tortured people and mangled bodies and murdered people and threatened and harassed and threatened and harassed and caused problem after problem after problem and made a thing where there's no thing. Everything's a thing with you people. All drama. Oh, my God, with the drama. And now we're begging, please. And the guy's like, she said for 6 years, there's one thing you can do if you want a name, give it back and get out. Give it back and get out. Give it back, or we'll get more, we'll do it for you. And when we get more, it's not up to you, nor will that be. Just like that, that's how that is. You caused an injury, you caused damages for me and my son, give it back and get out today, or we'll get more. And every day we say that, and every day we get more. Because you can't understand what people say, or, we need puppets and crayons and finger paints for you. And all this stuff you've done just made us get more. Piss people off. You're pissing people off. That's all you're doing. All you're doing is making people want you gone. Okay, no one asked you what you think. You don't matter. The victims matter. Now, with this false arrest thing you guys keep trying to do, we got you on that too. And the question is, how many women have you done that to? So my guess is, if you check the victims of the compounds that you guys claim are there of their own free will, check how many of them had arrests right before they end up at a compound. Okay, there's probably a fuck ton, which means they're not there of their own free will, and they lied. They lie all the time. That's why nobody trusts them. But this guy basically is saying, hey, if I want something, if I need to get a meeting with somebody, and they tell me when to get a meeting, here's what you have to do. Barring it's out of my reach, I'm going to fucking do it and get the meeting. Mr. Perry doesn't want to talk to these people, nor does David Robertson, nor does Gregory, nor does Gordy. None of them want to talk to him. That makes their pretend life go away, and now they got to deal with reality, and it would probably be very confrontational, and they can't run around and go, she can't prove it, because I promise you her guy's going to say, yeah, but you're talking to me now, and I can. So you're not going to bullshit me and get away with it. And by the way, this thing that happened with her kid, had you just right from the beginning said your son had an accident, you need to go take care of him. There's been an accident. But that's not what they did. They changed their story 3 times. They're keeping her from taking care of him. And that shows guilt. Those are acts showing consciousness of guilt. And it should be added to the record, your court record. It's added to ours. Should be on yours too. RICO violations are actual and consciousness of guilt. Otherwise, why would you do that? You'd prove me wrong on fact. Okay? But you can't, because we're right. You're supposed to be proving me wrong. Everything you do proves me right. Now, I'm going to tell you for the last time. My job is to get intel and confirm intel we already have. So when you have somebody go on some sort of batshit crazy rant, like they need to be put in a, they got bipolar or some such, then, 1 minute it's normal, fine. The next minute I'm batshit crazy, screaming, yelling at a hair trigger. I'm getting, can't control my temper. And they're basically just saying your words. And we're just, but okay, I'm just going to hit play and let you go. All I have to do is let you confirm my intel. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to let you confirm my intel. That's it. I don't have to do another thing. So, what you're doing is getting us intel. Okay, I have names, you don't. All these pages are, documenting specific details on your. I'm going to do a false arrest and kidnap her and use it as a venue to intimidate her and make her think she has to go be trafficked and pimped out and raped. And I'm going to get rich off of the violent crimes committed against her. And then I'm going to kill her. And, you're just giving us more intel. You do every day. We told you if you want to talk to my boss, you have to give back what you took and you have to get the hell out of my life. And I never hear from you again. You may not contact me or my family. I have my privacy, my kids and my money, and you're gone. Dennis has his money and you're gone. And we don't hear from you ever again. Or you won't get a help. When he arrests you, you can get his name then. But if you cause a problem, if you contact me or my family, if you peep and creep, you're so creepy, you creep out even creepy people. That's how bad this is. Okay. Oh, and then the other one. Is David tough enough to beat up a woman? You think he is? I've never seen him do it. He always has to subdue with drugs and poisons first, or a hospitalization or some such. He has to get all his buddies. He can't do it by himself. He can't. I've never seen him do it. So if he can't even handle a woman, dear God, what's he gonna do in prison? Call his mommy? Cry? Suck his thumb? Yeah. Pussy. Weak. Pathetic. And you don't want to talk to my boss because he would put you in your place. And if you wanted that, you would have done what he said 6 years ago instead of causing a whole lot more problems and getting us a whole lot more intel. Look at how much intel we've gotten just over the last 6 years. All the names, all the code words, just over the last 6 years because you thought you had a choice. When he said, you're going to give it back and you're going to get the hell out of her life today, where I'm going to get more information on your crime and I'm going to do it for you. Motherfucker, who the hell do you think you are? You're violating women. You're violating children. You're abusive verbally, mentally, physically. And I'm going to put you in jail myself. I'm going to do it myself. That's what my boss said. I don't care what anybody else wants to do. If they want to be your bitch, that's their choice. I'm going to put you in jail. And you're pissing me off when you do stuff to her. So, don't complain. You know that and you do it anyway. You don't get to cry. You know that's the deal. You do it anyway. You don't get to cry. And when you act like you think you're the injured party and y'all have stomp you and your people, stomp your feet and act like a fucking 2-year-old. And oh, woe is me, sob stories. Because we got caught. We did something stupid and we got caught again. We pissed them off and got caught again. Then it really gets busy for us. Let me tell you, it gets busy. Now, when we go silent, that means we're getting information we don't want you having. And we're sick and tired of repeating things for you. We're not going to do it anymore. We're not. This is the last of it. You're going to give back what you took. You're going to fix the problems you caused, and you're going to get out of my life, or someone else will do it for you. And that's all there is to it. It's not up to you any more than it is when we get all this. Where I live is not your concern. It's none of your business. Okay? I have the right to my privacy. Get the fuck out of my privacy, you creeping fuck bitch. Get out of my privacy. See, you don't want to talk to my boss because that would mess up your little make-believe. You'd have to deal with reality. You don't want to talk to him. So quit begging or harassing or threatening or beating people up or torturing people because you don't want that information or you would have done what you have to do to get it. And that's all there is to it. Okay, we're done talking to you. Okay, nobody else do we have to say it more than once. So why are you so stupid? We got to repeat ourselves over and over and over about everything. You want to cause a problem, we're going to cause a few for you. You take something from me, we're going to take something from you. And we've done that for 15 years. And your money bought us all this intel. And that's all it bought. because you're pissing people off who have the power and the information to crush you like a bug. You leave everybody the fuck alone.